Okay, let's start this video. This video is about the new Mega Million Matrix and my new matrix for the new Mega Million. And this is my page, and you can click on the subscribe button to subscribe, or you can click above the subscribe button to donate to support my channel, and you can start watching my videos if you haven't. And you can watch my other videos like the new Mega Million Matrix to see how I create the new matrix for the new Mega Million that's coming up next week, and the pick 3 phase 3.1 and phase 3 for pick 3. These are my current video, and you can watch my other video also. So this is the new Mega Million Matrix, phase 2. So on my last video, I developed the Mega Million Matrix for the new Mega Million, and that matrix can be very good when using that strategy for the new Mega Million. And this is the Mega Million Matrix phase 2 for the new Mega Million also. It's phase 2 because it's a little bit better than phase matrix for the Mega Million. And thank you for watching. Please do donate to support my channel. Also subscribe, watch, rewatch, share, and like. Donations are welcome, and please do send in your winning ticket to my email if you haven't, and you have won. And the new format, it consists of 25 mega ball, just like the Powerball. Instead of 25 numbers, we now pick from a list of 70 numbers, meaning the second prize dropped it because there are less balls to choose from. Not because there are less balls to choose from. It means that there's less normal balls to choose from. The overall ball, including the mega ball, when you combine, there are more balls to choose from. Just the normal ball, they decrease from 75 balls to 70 balls. So you have 5 less balls to choose from the normal balls. And the jackpot art increases because there are more mega balls to choose from. So the jackpot will increase dramatically because you put in more money, $2 per ticket. But the art increases because the ball increases. Even though the normal ball increases, the overall ball increases. Which ball increase? The mega ball increased from 15 balls to 25 balls. A 10 ball increase, even though a 5 ball decrease in the normal balls. So this is the new machine separating the mega ball and the Powerball. And there's just the jackpot mode for New York, but I don't know about other states. That means playing just the jackpot mode is 2 for $3, 2 tickets for $3, and when you hit the jackpot, you get the jackpot. If you hit the second prize, you don't get the jackpot. That's the ideal of playing just the jackpot mode. Do not save up and play just the jackpot mode, because saving that dollar can cost you a second prize of $1 million if you do hit. And remember, I will not give up numbers, predictions, or I will not give up my method for phase 3 pick 3. I will only give out numbers to my loyal subscribers. And I will also give out numbers if you donate to my channel to support my channel. And I will also give out my prediction to you down to the point, the exact number and exact mega ball. for my supporters who subscribe to my channel and donate to my channel to support my channel. So please do subscribe and donate to support my channel, so I can send you predictions down to the point. My predictions for Mega Man, the numbers, and the Mega Balls. And pick 3 using phase 3 or phase 3.1 to predict the exact number. And let's look at this Friday's Mega Man. I'll be using D-Star 18 and 18.1. That's phase 2 is using 2 D-Stars. Phase 2 is using 2 D-Star, 18 and 18.1. The D-Star on the left is October 1st is on the top one, and October 31st is on the bottom one. So these are used to predict, a method used to predict pick 3 and pick 4. You can use it for Mega Man if you want, or Powerball. But I like D-Star 18 and 18.1. So the top one is D-Star 18 and the bottom one is D-Star 18.1 predictions for October 27th Mega Man. And you can do it for November. It's a date times the D-Star. So date times 18 and date times 18.1. So what is the date for Friday? 10 October 27, 1027. So 1027 times 18 will give you 18,486. And 8, when you do that, you multiply it one more time to get the second set. 332,748. And you multiply it one more time, you get 598,9464. And you multiply it one more time, and you get 107,81035. And you see the red numbers and the black numbers. You do that for 18.1 also. The date times 18.1 until you get to the 4th set. So that all the numbers are being used to predict your Mega Man numbers for any draw. So since this is for Friday's draw, October 27th, those red numbers can be only used to predict Friday's draw. And the number that's not being used is the 2 and the 7. That's the phase 2 method. The phase 1 method is only use the 5x5 box or the 5x4 box. And you only use one D-Star to predict your number. And phase 2, you use 2 separate D-Stars, 18 and 18.1. You have to use 2 consecutive D-Stars. And I like to use 18 and 18.1 because when you add 0.1, the separation of number is not far away. As you can see, 18,486 and 18,588, the numbers are close by, and you still get different numbers. Although you are using 2 D-Star, you don't get 18,486 and then 20,000. By using D-Star 19, you get 19,000 or 20,000. So that's far apart. You get close digits. As you can see, when you compare the 4th set of number from D-Star 18 to the 4 sets of number from D-Star 18.1, the number are being close to each other. When you compare set by set, line by line. So the first set, second set, third set, and 4th set are closer when you compare D-Star 18.1. First set, second set, third set, and 4th set. The number are not that far apart. Okay. Now phase 2 of the new Mega Man Matrix. I like the range. So far, by looking at the past result, I like the range 10 to 19. I like the range 10 to 19. For those who want to play the other range, you can play 01 to 09 and 70. That will be a new matrix for the new format because you are not using 71 to 75 on the new format. So you'll be playing 01 to 09 and 70. If you want to play this range for Friday's draw, you can play 20 to 29 and so on. So your last set you can play is 60 to 69. But I like the 10 to 19 range looking at the past numbers. So as you can see, let's start with number 10. 10, by looking at both deecers, appears on the bottom fourth line. These 11 appears only on deecer 18.1 on the bottom fourth line. And 12 is not on any of the deecer. 13 is on both deecer. 13 is on both deecer. From set 1 to set 2. And 14 is on both deecer also. From third line to fourth line on deecer 18, and also on third line to fourth line on deecer 18.1. 15 is on deecer 18, which is on line 3 and 4. 16 is on deecer 18.1, which is on line 4. 17 is on deecer 18.1, which is on line 4 also. And 18 is on both deecers. 18 is on the first line of both deecers. And 19 is on deecer 18. So 19 is on deecer 18 on line 3 and line 4. As you can see, both deecer has deecer 10, 13, 14, and 18. So these are the likely numbers that might come out from my prediction. So when you gather all the numbers, like I said from my previous Mega Million video, half of the pick should be from deecer 18 and half of the pick should be from deecer 18.1. So that's where all the numbers are coming from. Not all in a single deecer, but all numbers are coming from two separate deecers. So if you're not using the 10 to 19 range, you can pick 10, 13, 14 on one deecer, deecer 18, and then maybe 18 on another deecer, and 17 and 18 with the same deecer. So when you pick 10, 13, 14, you can separate it into deecer 18 or deecer 18.1. If you use 10, 13, and 14, and you separate it into deecer 18.1, then you pick numbers that are in deecer 18, meaning 19 and 15. So if you pick 10, 13, and 14, and you want to use that on deecer 18.1, pick, then you cannot pick any more deecer 18.1 number on a line. Then you have to pick deecer 18 only. So you cannot use any more deecer 18.1 if you do not want to use the 10 to 19 range. So if you want to use the 10 to 19 range, which I like, then all these numbers should be on that $10 ticket you're playing. So 10 should be on one line, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 should all be on separate tickets. That's the matrix. That means if any team number comes out, you guarantee one number. You're guaranteed to win one number. And let's take a look at the code number that's out for the last 20 draw. We got a lot of code number out on the last 20 draw. That means the likelihood of more than one code number coming out for Friday's draw will increase. The red numbers are both similarities. So both deecer has that number. And the black number, only one deecer has it or neither deecer has it. And these are the code numbers. We have a lot of code numbers. 27 appears on deecer 18. 30 appear on both deecers. 22 is a code number that is not on either deecer. So I don't think 22 will be coming out on Friday's draw, even though it's a code number. I would neglect 22. Or play it only on one ticket. 03 and 68 is on both Deezer 18 and 18.1. If you go back to Deezer, you can compare it. If I make a mistake, which I shouldn't be making any mistake because I read the Deezer before I put the numbers in, and 69 is on Deezer 18.1 only, and 29 is on both Deezers. 71, which will be the last 71 for Friday. After Friday, there will be no 71 ball. So 71 is on both Deezers. Only on Deezer 18.1, I mean. And after Friday, that number, even though it can be a hot number, it doesn't matter. It's going to be out of that hot number, cold number list. 60 is on both Deezer. 43 is only on one Deezer. Deezer 18, 48, 47, and 44 is on both Deezer. And 52 is on neither Deezer, so I don't think it's going to come out on Friday's draw. But if you want to play it only on one ticket. And 53 is on both Deezer. 08 is on Deezer 18.1. 15 is on Deezer 18. And 55 is on Deezer 18.1. 32 is also on Deezer 18. So let's say you want to pick code numbers. You pick set of code number on one Deezer and sets of code number on another Deezer. Don't pick all code number on one Deezer. So let's say you want to pick Deezer 18.1. Don't pick 69, 71, 08, 55. That's too many numbers on one Deezer. Separate the Deezers. Like you can do 30, 03, 60, and 29 because that's is on both Deezers. So 30 and 03 could be, you could use that on Deezer 18.1 as 18.1, and 60 and 29 you can use it as Deezer 18. So any number on red you can pick it all on the same line because they are on both Deezers, and you can separate them. So 30 and 03 you can use it as Deezer 18.1, and 68 and 29 you can use it as Deezer 18. So, but don't click all black numbers on one Deezer. So Deezer 18 and 18.1 are red numbers that occur in both Deezers. So my prediction is code number is going to hit hard for the next drawing. So whoever wins the Mega Man is going to be very lucky because that's the last draw you can play $1 on the Mega Man. I predict at least 2 code number on the next Mega Man drawing. And these are the code number out for the last 20 drawings or more. You can try to pick the code number out the longest, but since there's so much number, it could be out a long time, so I wouldn't do that. I would just follow Deezer because that Deezer, if that Deezer has the code number out the longest, then go for it. Okay, like 52, I don't know, 52 and 71. No, 52 or 22. If that's the case, that's out the longest, but it's not in both Deezers. It's in neither Deezer. So if that's the case, I wouldn't pick that number, because even though it's out the longest, because I'm following the Deezers. So picking that number won't help me. Let's look at phase 2 of the new Mega Matrix. These are the over the limit numbers occurring 4 or more times in the last 20 drawing. 31, 24, and 73. Those are the 3 number you don't play because it's over the limit. You don't touch those numbers. And 73 won't matter because after tomorrow's draw, 73 won't be on the hot and cold number list because the matrix only go up to 70. And these are the hot number that occur on the last 20 drawing 3 times. And for new matrix and for Friday's draw, you should play only 1 to 2 hot numbers on that $10 line you're playing. So for those 10 line, you only pick up to 2. Not 2 on each line, not 1 to 2 on each line, up to 2 for those 10 lines. You don't have to play any hot number. I don't like playing hot numbers because the chances of being over the limit numbers, as you can see, are few. So 17 and 18 are already one hot number because you're using the 10 to 19 matrix. So because using that matrix, I wouldn't play any more hot numbers because I already have 2 max. So if you're not using the 10 to 19 matrix and using, let's say, the 01 through to 09 matrix and 70, then you can pick up to 2 of these. So 56 would be on Ds to 18 and 18.1. 51 is on Ds to 18. 50 is on Ds to 18. And 34 is on Ds to 18. And 26 is on Ds to 18.1. And 66 is not on any Ds. So I wouldn't pick 66, a hot number, to matrix to be part of my picks for Friday. And let's look at the new matrix. The new matrix, even though it's the last draw, I will use 2 mega ball instead of 1 to test out how it works before the new matrix begin next week. So the first mega ball I would pick for my first 5 line, and the second mega ball I would pick on my next 5 line. So my pick is 02. Since the last video I've been mentioning 02 mega ball, and it finally came out. It came out in the previous drawings one time. So the last 2 draw didn't come out 02, but the previous draw came 02. So since it was a long way to hit Mega Ball 2, I predict it will come again. So my prediction is 02 because the 02 and 12 has been hot in the last 10 draws. So the 2 in the 1s digit has been hot in the last 10 draw. I would go for 02 because 02 has been out a long time before it came in the past week one time. Even through 05 out the longest, it came out 3 times in about 5 draws, about within the last time it hit. So my pick is Mega Ball 10. It tends to occur on the low numbers after 06 and 05. And has been either the second or the third Mega Ball to be out the longest. So my pick is Mega Ball 10. Mega Ball 10 is also hot and it occur after low numbers, and it tends to occur after 06 and 05. As you can see, we have to look at the last 4 drawings. The last 4 drawings are 20, 24, 34, 56, and 64, 06, 23, 63, 66, and 73, 31, 45, 49, 56, and 70, 02, 07, 18, 26, and 31. And here's your Mega Ball. 2 Mega Ball from 01 to 09, and 2 Mega Ball from 10 to 15. So picking the 10 and the 2 is the right option because it can go 50-50 using the last 4 draw. Let's look at the 1s digit like I used to. The 1s digit is the first digit to your right. The 10s digit is the second digit to your is the first digit to your left. Looking at the first 1s digit, you can see the 0 occurs 2 times, the 20 and the 70. Using the 1s digit, the 1 occurs 1 time, 31. 1s digit, the 2 has occurred 1 time, 02. And then the 3 digit occur 2 times, 73 and 63. And 23. So I make a mistypo. So the 3 digit occurs 3 times, and the 4 digit occur 2 times. 64, 30. The 4th digit occur 3 times also. 64, 34, and 24. So the 3 and the 4th digit occur 3 times in the last 4 draw. And the 5 digit occur 1 time. 45. And the 6th digit occur 5 times within the last 4 draws. 26, 56, 66, 56, and 06. And you can see that it's aligned. So that's a hot number to play for your next draw. And the 1st digit has a 7 that occur 1 time, 07. 08, the digit 8 occur 1 time, 18. And the digit 9 occur 1 time, also 49. So the 3 hot digits are 3, 4, and 6. They occur 3 times or more. The 6 in the 1 spot has occurred 6 times consecutive draws in the past 6 draws. So the past 6 draws, there's a digit 6 in the 1 spot. So my bet is, if it continues to heat up, the digit 6 might roll in 1 pick on the line. Or the streak might stop and there will be no digit 6 on the 1 spot. That means the digit 6 might occur in the 10th spot. And as you can see, on the last 4 draw, they're single numbers, teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and that's it. And the number that occur more often are the 20s, as you can see, occur 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. And the 30s, which occurs 3 times. So those are hot pick. So my prediction is that the teen has been out the longest so far, since it occurred 4 draw before. So the teens has been out the longest. And my prediction is to go for the 1, 2, 7, 8, or 9. 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, and 9. Okay? 0, 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, and 9. To hit those digits that hasn't been hitting a lot. Especially the 1, the digit that occur only 1 time in the last 4 drawings. Are the digits 7, 8, 9, 1, and 2, 5. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. Those are the digits that occur only 1 time in the last 4 drawing in the 1 spot. So I would attack those digits first. So there's, look at the D-stir, you can see the, for example, the 7 and the 8. 17, 70, 17, 47, 27, 67, and for the 8, 48, 58, 18, 28, 68, and for the 9, 49, 1909, 29, 69, 59. Okay? And the 2, you have 42, 72, 32, 22, 62. Okay? So using both these to 18 and 18.1, you can see that the number collides between both these two. Both these has similar numbers and both these has individual number. But number that are not in both these I would prevent from playing. And remember, the hot numbers do not pick more than 2, max 2. And the chances of increase, you have to increase your chance of winning jackpot will increase if you follow the rule. So if you like the video, please do donate, subscribe, watch, rewatch, share, and like. Donations are welcome, and please do send in your winning ticket. And I will only give out numbers to my loyal subscribers and people who donate to support my channel.